This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Katz gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down. And if he...
3. He's out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Marvin Johnson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Willie Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Willie
Liriano on second. Johnson is over at first with 1 away. To first.
Get here, hold it,
hold it
right here.
Come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Mateo.
Now in the box, Donnie Mateo. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Henderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Stepping up now, Marvin Johnson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch.
Batting.
And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Right, hold on right here.
Up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marvin Johnson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Skied into straightaway right. Tejada is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Tejada has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
4 runs on 11 hits.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Estevan Perez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around and turn around in a big way.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Marvin Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Marvin Johnson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Find the ball, find the ball,
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Striding into the box, Willie Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Willie Perez.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Popped him up. Escalona is calling for it. 1 down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vincent Miles. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Johnson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Charlie Tilson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Tilson.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Frank Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tejada ranging back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marvin Johnson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Tejada. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Marvin Johnson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Johnson.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hudson at second. Liriano at first with no outs. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Perez.
The third baseman, Willie Perez.
Ground ball right side. He's got it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. At the plate, Donnie Mateo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Donnie Mateo
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Escalona gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, William Jew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marvin Johnson.
The catcher, Marvin Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tejada on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now.
Now
Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Lined into right, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long.
Taken high and deep to right. Tejada ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vincent Miles. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hard hit ball to second. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. In to score, the runner from third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. So digging in now, Clint Henderson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there. Digging in now, Marvin Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Johnson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Villanueva will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. 4-2 the final score today. The Birmingham Barons jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ross Detweiler earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Byron Hins earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hector Santiago, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks. Hector Santiago comes in. More of a crafty type lefty, 87 to 91 miles an hour. Throw a fastball, 4-seamer, and a 2-seamer that sinks. Has the slider, has the straight changeup. Not an overpowering guy. You'll know if he's on early.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Coming to the plate now, Marvin Johnson. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Geary. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tony Geary.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Into the box now, Luis Lima. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Tejada aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he will take ball 4. First. Now at the plate, Marvin Johnson. He starts the inning.
Now
and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, William Ju. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ju.
First pitch on its way. Right called. Now the throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
We've seen a lot of that now with pitchers being quick to the plate with that slide step. Awfully difficult for base runners to get a good.
Stepping into the box,
The catcher,
Marvin
number 2.
Johnson.
Marvin.
First pitch coming. Here
Johnson.
it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Willie Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Willie.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Willie Perez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
The right fielder, Donnie Mateo.
All right, ground ball to third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Vincent Miles. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Tony Geary.
Now batting. The catcher, Tony Geary.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Escalona, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Marvin Johnson, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Perez.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Popped up.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Donnie Mateo.
The right fielder, number 32. Donnie Mateo.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box now, Vincent Miles. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Miles.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Johnson over at second. Mateo on at first with 2 down. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
On the ground.
Hold up, right here.
Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Vernon Escalona.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, out the throw. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Montgomery posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jack Hershiser earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hector Santiago worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future starts. Digging in, Tony Geary. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, Tony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play. Standing in, Marvin Johnson. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Digging in, Willie Perez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the 0-2. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Johnson, the runner at third. Perez is at second with nobody out. Ground ball left side. Chen is up with it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker. Striding in once again, Todd Deerdorf comes into this at-bat over the ball game. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with settling in now Marvin Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Willie Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw. So striding forward now, William Ju. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This year against right-handed pitching, Ju is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ball 1. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy.
Digging in once again, Vernon Escalona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the... Ready for another chance, Marvin Johnson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Castro giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the... Ready once again, Marvin Johnson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Johnson.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Willie Perez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So a big moment in the ball game here. Vincent Miles, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And that's in there. Base hit. Johnson heads for the plate. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in. Estevan Perez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Three out. Three out. He's out. Three.
Stepping in, Marvin Johnson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team.
Stepping into the box, Marvin Johnson.
Marvin Johnson.
Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So striding in, Marvin Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Johnson.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
All over that one. That was the swing right
And
there.
the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Go, go, go,
Skied
go, go,
into
go, go,
straightaway right. Almonte is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Digging in, Marvin Johnson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Line drive to left. Mendez is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limit. Into the box, Marvin Johnson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Mendez is there, and he has it for the out.
You're here.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 tonight. The Generals wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Chip Ramey earns his first win of the season. Estevan Perez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Miguel Rosado hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vest. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball. It's the show. And Hector Santiago, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks. Hector Santiago comes in. More of a crafty type lefty, 87 to 91 miles an hour. Throw a fastball 4-seamer and a 2-seamer that sinks. Has the slider, has the straight changeup. Not an overpowering guy. You'll know if he's on early if he starts getting outs early in the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Brewer is in pursuit.
All right, stand up.
He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Coming to the plate now, Vincent Miles, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
All right, hold up.
Weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Generals are on top, 1-0. Now batting, Kevin Stacy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest, only amassing a solid 1 hit.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on...
Now in the box,
The left
Brad
fielder,
Mendez.
number 5.
And he's got runners at the
Brad
corners here with only one
Mendez.
gun. Runners off for second. Pitch is low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Trying to pick things up
Now
where we left
batting,
off.
catcher,
Marvin Johnson
Marvin
will try to follow up the double in his
Johnson.
last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball
Now
game
batting,
right there, and I don't see him
The
stopping.
designated hitter, Vincent Mayo.
Ready on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Good job.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Good job.
Boy,
right there.
Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's
The
what you
first
pray
baseman,
for from an
number
offensive
17,
standpoint. You try and pick up that
Xavier
red spinning dot that
Hudson.
constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Johnson at third. Miles at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. So the batting order turns over
The
now
first
and set to
baseman,
go.
number 23.
Les Ramirez
Les
already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And not in time as the run scores. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in and looking for more, Marvin Johnson due up for the
Leading
4,
up
5,
for
and
the
6
Barons,
hitters, and they're hoping
the
that this
catcher,
is the part of the lineup that can
Marvin
get something going.
Johnson.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. John Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Herrera.
A ball and no strikes.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You always want to see the curve break.
Stepping up now, Chris Gill.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Chris Gill.
He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another
batter,
shot, Marvin
the catcher,
Johnson. He flew out in his
Marvin
last at-bat.
Johnson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that.
So coming to the plate, Marvin Johnson, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now batting.
In now, Vincent Miles. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Generals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Oaks gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Hector Santiago was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Miguel Rosado closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. It's time for baseball now as the
Batting fourth, the catcher, Marvin.
from the stretch. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
Grounded to first. Ramirez moving to his right. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Set to get his evening at the plate started, James Grayson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat, so to get things turned around in a hurry. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Striding into the box, Marvin Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's a fly ball well hit. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2. So stepping in, Marvin Johnson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit to short. Gill takes it in. And that's out number 1. Ready now, Marvin Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is off the wall.
On the bag, right here.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Now at the plate, Willie Perez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Perez.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play. Standing in, Marvin Johnson.
He'll
look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Johnson.
The 0-1 on its way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Almonte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, John Herrera, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your... Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons. Ramon Delgado will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a...
Leading off the inning, Marvin Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted in the air out to right. Valentine is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the...
Three.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Richardson racing back, still ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as we are all knotted up at... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bobby Richardson. He's running. Strike taken. Throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. At the plate, Marvin Johnson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Marvin Johnson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left field. Richardson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Bay Bears lead it 5-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Jack Falvey, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Falvey.
The 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitches a pull. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9 runs.
The game's future stars are on display. At the plate, Marvin Johnson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Johnson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Perez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Vincent Miles goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So digging in now, Frank Ramirez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eric Arturo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is coming to the plate now. Steve Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Leading off the inning, Marvin Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Marvin Johnson.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Richardson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marvin Johnson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Marte on second. Liriano at first. 2 out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Rowan. He got on top of one and was a victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. Into the box now, Steve Fernandez. He flew out in his last at. In there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Digging in now, Prince Walsh. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Strike in the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Stepping into the box, Marvin Johnson due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Takes this the other way to right. Valentine has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
6 runs.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Stephen Yang will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Well, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension.
Now at the plate, Marvin Johnson. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Richardson has it in his sights, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Marvin Johnson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Valentine. 2 down. Now to the plate, Eloy Novoa will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big right here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close. At the plate, Bruce Beatty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Striding in, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll scramble back to first safely.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school? And swing away. Should be interesting.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Johnson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Richardson. One down. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Xavier Hudson, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit down the line at first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears on top, 6-5. Stepping in, Eloy Novoa.
The batter.
Here comes the first pitch. That's a strike. The throw down.
Novoa
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Mobile get their 20th home win this year. Alexi Pereira gets the win in relief.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot
Ladies
in the
and gentlemen,
limelight today as the
please
show's
welcome
coverage of the Southern League is
your
on the air.
Mobile
Tonight, an
Bay Bears.
intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's into the box now, Marvin Johnson. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Murray giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So coming to the plate, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marvin Johnson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. The 0-1 turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Digging in, Willie Perez. He
Now
drew a walk his first time up.
Willie Perez.
A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. The 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Standing in, Donnie Mateo, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Donnie Mateo.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no error. Digging in, Charlie Tilson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Charlie Tilson.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive.
He's out. 3.
Striding in once again, William Mackey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mackey.
First offering on its way.
No, that's
Can't
down.
find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Settling in now, Marvin Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Bay Bears lead it 4-1. So striding forward now, William Mackey.
For Mobile, the catcher, William
First
Mackey.
pitch of the at-bat. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now at the plate, Marvin Johnson.
The catcher, number 2, Marvin Johnson.
First pitch on its way. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is.
Ready for another chance? Joe Rowan. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing solid 1 hit in your entire career.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the... Digging in once again, Jack Falvey. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-5 tonight's final. The Barons posted 4 runs in the 8th on the...
A manager checks in with his ball club. player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marvin Johnson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming in. To this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. 2 down.
Let's play ball.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Glover. He singled his last time up. In there, now the throw.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marvin Johnson.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. Miles, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Marvin Johnson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now back.
Stepping in to the
third
box.
baseman, Willie Perez.
So striding in, Marvin Johnson 0 for 3 to
Now
this
batting,
point.
catcher,
Yeah, not his game so
Marvin
far. He's such a good hitter. We all
Johnson.
kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
The third baseman,
Standing in now, Willie Perez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Pena looking up, and that one is gone.
your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Donnie Mateo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. To short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Now at the plate, Adrian Pena. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Into the box, Alberto Feliciano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Pena on at first, nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Second baseman, Mariano Almanzar.
Into the box, Mariano Almanzar, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. None out. Runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Runners on the move for second. Pitch strike. Called the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Marvin Johnson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp wrap up their 20th road. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league Kevin Grimsley, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options.
Three.
Now batting, Marvin Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marvin Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and...
Digging in, Marvin Johnson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. Miles ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. Stepping up now, Willie Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Now in the box, Will Chappelle. And their runners at the corners now. A line shot to third base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And a runner left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Novoa. He drew a walk his first time up. And the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. In now, Jose Torres.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Ready for another shot now.
Now
Jose
batting,
Torres.
catcher,
A hit in
Jose.
2 tries so far. Strike taken to throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Marvin Johnson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Third baseman, Willie.
Striding into the box,
Perez.
Willie Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Murray sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the throw in gets away from him. Ready now, Will Chappelle. He's singled in
Number
2 trips to the plate thus far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Johnson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Taken for strike 3, the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third, and that just doesn't make. Kevin Stacy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 43.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The North Division came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Miguel Rosado is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your
Chattanooga
way on the show. Opening night.
What's the play ball? Out. 3. He's out. 3.
So stepping in, Marvin Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Marvin Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pullison, just 21 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a curve, and a slurve. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a... Standing in, Marvin Johnson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Kalita is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and
now at the plate, Barack Noble. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
No runner, no runner. Hold him right there.
The runner from first crosses the plate.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2.
At the plate, Marvin Johnson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kalita. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Palacios. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Overmeyer aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Marvin Johnson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fly ball out toward left center field. Petty will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Lookouts took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. John Hullison earns win number 7 on the season. Chris Valencia wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Lee is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Perez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Perez.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Meade has it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Coming to the plate now, Vincent Miles, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Way to get on base.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout.
At the plate, Sean Portillo. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marvin Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Coming to the plate now, Abraham Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, runners on for second. Strike called, now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least one run home, but we'll see.
So digging in now, Carlton Meade, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sack. Fly at the very least.
And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Popped straight up. Detweiler is under it, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Sean Portillo. He got called out on strikes his last time. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marvin Johnson.
Marvin Johnson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Perez.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Stepping into the box, Vincent Miles. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to 3rd now. So a big moment here, and standing in, Xavier Hudson, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Smoked on the ground left side, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium.
Digging in now, Marvin Johnson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And
hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Birmingham Barons put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Ross Detweiler gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Jimmy Kazansky is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on it? Dan. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marvin Johnson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Marvin Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder. as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marvin Johnson. Here comes the first pitch.
Marvin.
Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Obermeyer ranging up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Marvin Johnson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Marvin.
Pitch on the way.
Johnson.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. A bouncer to the left side.
Go hard, go hard, go
and
hard.
he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not. Now to the plate, Henry Rouse. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. At the plate, Julio Mateo, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, you're 1, 2, 3.
Next will be the designated hitter, Fernando Palacios. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0. the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez has a play, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in to try it again, Marvin Johnson 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
On the bag.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping in, Willie Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Willie Perez.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Striding in, Xavier Hudson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Xavier Hudson.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Donnie Mateo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mateo.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in the box.
To second for 1.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high.
Digging in, Marvin Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Third baseman. Willie.
So coming to the plate, Willie Perez. And they're runners at the corners now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. 7-4 the final finish today. Birmingham jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Frederick Portillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Byron Hins earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Lopez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Leading off for Birmingham.
Digging in, Marvin Johnson. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Kalita moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Julio Mateo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Waved at and missed as he took something off. There, 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball. Standing in, Marvin Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johnson.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat.
Settling in now, Andy Petty.
Now batting.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. Ball's there. he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, it's perfect. Throw.